Good morning again. This is Dr. Doris. So come with me today and I'm going to explain to you the very mistakes you should avoid if you want to pass Australian Medical Council exam. Avoid these mistakes and thank me later. Come on guys, let's go. Meanwhile, while watching my video, if you enjoy what you see, remember to like, subscribe so that you can always get the updates whenever I make new posts. Thank you guys. So come on, let's go. Guys, a lot of people make this mistake. They start studying from internal medicine thinking that internal medicine has everything. Internal medicine is just 35% of the questions you are going to be asked in the exam. A lot of people will start their study with internal medicine. I see this as an error because when you start studying internal medicine, it is so engulfing. It engrosses you and you feel that you have studied a lot. In the end, you have just covered only one part of the exam. So now studying and starting from internal medicine is one thing that you should avoid. So how do you now study? The right way to study for your Australian Medical Council exam. I will make it brief so that you do not lose interest in listening to me. Number one, start your study with psychiatry. A lot of people tend to overlook psychiatry and this has made them to fail the exam many times. Psychiatry can save your life in Australian Medical Council exam. What do I mean? Have a very good knowledge in psychiatry. Like when I studied for my exam, I started with Kaplan psychiatry. I studied it. I went through UWard, went through handbook psychiatry. Then I did Amides psychiatry. So I went topic by topic, as in subject by subject, until I finished. As a matter of fact, I studied internal medicine last and it helped me because I noticed that I had a lot of knowledge while going in for my exam. Now, the second thing that you have to know is if you want to study, organize your study in a sequential manner so that you will be able to cover all the curriculum of the exam. So I started with Kaplan psychiatry, finished it up, did everything I have mentioned to you. Then I went ahead and did Obs and Gynae, Kaplan series. Then I went and did Amides, Obs and Gynae. But meanwhile, I already studied AMC handbook like twice before I started this ones. Then I did pediatrics Kaplan. I did Amides pediatrics. I was also checking the topics in RACGP guidelines. The ones that I feel that are not so clear, I will check it up in RACGP guidelines and make my notes. Now, the next thing that I did was after I did my Obs and Gynae, I did pediatrics, then I did 100 cases by Conrad Fisher, then I touched ethic in Amides, then I did public health in Amides as well. When I had finished all these topics, I did emergency medicine. Anything I didn't understand in emergency medicine, I looked it up in RACGP guideline. Now, the most important part is that when I had finished all this, I was left with medicine. So that was when I started my medicine. I went through topic by topic, system by system. You will see cardiology, rheumatology, neurology, nephrology. So I went through and through them like that. Medicine was the last thing I studied. And I don't regret that decision because I had finished every other thing that I'm going to be asked in my exam. Emergency medicine would cover surgery as well. So you have to just check out all the topics in emergency medicine and look them up in RACGP guidelines. A lot of people say they studied JM, John Mottag. I didn't open John Mottag for one day. I noticed I wanted to read it, but I found out that it would be unrealistic for me to study John Mottag. And I even noticed that I cannot complete John Mottag. Even if I study it up to 1 year, I would never finish. So I went and looked up other books that have the same knowledge that can help me to pass the exam. And that was not John Mottag. Look, if you have the capacity to study John Mottag, congratulations. But I didn't open John Mottag for 1 day and I cleared my exam. So that is what you should know about this exam and avoid. The most important mistake that makes people fail exam is starting from internal medicine. So guys, please avoid that mistake and thank me later. If you like what you see, guys, subscribe to get more updates. Thank you so much, guys, for being here and have an amazing time.